So this is weird. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure why, but my channel is no longer receiving chapters from timestamps, but they are always in the description, so feel free to skip around. I truly understand why Ross from Vlog Creations puts it at the screen first. Maybe I'll start doing that, but I'll try to give YouTube another week or so before I start adding that at the beginning of the video. I shouldn't have to. They haven't given me a specific reason as to why the timestamps are no longer working as far as creating chapters where you could click around in the video by scrubbing it. But the timestamps are always in the description, so feel free to go below and check it out. So our Celebrity Sunday is up. This is the Celebrity Sunday that was supposed to be released last Sunday. So if you hear me mention a particular date or time, just know that that is when the video was supposed to be posted. That's a lot to suppose. But it is out today. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So why am I doing an additional video for Sunday? Well, it's quite simple. I had a life-changing event happen this week. I'll probably make the announcement at some point exactly what happened, but you are free to speculate and guess what transpired. But ultimately, I did not release another video, so I kind of feel a little out of place considering I haven't recorded a single thing this week. Like I mentioned, the last video, or this current Celebrity Sunday video, this was recorded last weekend. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I stay in the groove of things. I didn't want to get out of place. It just so happens this is a very different type of video for me because I'm going to do, I guess, a mukbang or mukbang. I'm not even 100% sure which one it is. You let me know if it's mukbang or mukbang in the comments, and you can just phonetically spell it how it sounds. Anyway, so I'm going to be eating, I guess it would be /ASMR too, since we have the mic right here. I might get really low and then just start saying, oh my, and then drink some water and then go bit. Make sure you hear all of that. But that might be a little weird for me, so I don't know. I don't know, but there will be some ASMR by accident. So what we have here to eat is not super appealing. It is, really just powder greens sprinkled with a little bit of tahini. I have some leftover fried fish from like a few days ago and some potato salad. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Not gonna be like a mukbang where I'm sitting here eating 6 cheeseburgers and 5 fries and telling you guys how I spent $200 on the meal because the price of fast food went up dramatically here in California. But anyway, today, I did all that without mentioning today's video. Today's video is very interesting to me. I am a fan of the Marvel Universe. I honestly did not even believe that this house was real, but I can also say that I really didn't do a whole lot of research trying to find out if the house was real. But turns out the house is real. Or not, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're going to check out the house from Iron Man. We're going to check out Tony Stark's home, which is gonna be awesome for me because I've seen it in the movies and it looks really cool. Now I'm not expecting there to be, his laboratory or anything like that inside of the house, but it's still pretty cool to see that the house exists. Now the house, which is based in Malibu in the movies, is actually in South Africa, or at least that's what I'm reading from the description. And it is for sale, or was for sale. I don't know, because I don't remember exactly when this video was posted, but the video is from none other than Enos. And I mean, if it's not him or Architectural Digest or Darren or Eric, I don't think we're going to see the house or the most amazing properties in the world. I don't think we'll see that. So fortunately, we get to see what Iron Man's house looks like. I'm gonna stop talking because I don't want my food to get colder, even though I have a couple of cold items here. So let's jump into the video.
The journey and the commitment to find some of the most exclusive locations and properties around the world brought us to this place. A place where the mountains and the sea become one. Just going through this land, driving these hills, and finding these quiet moments in this rugged beauty takes your breath away. And in the midst of this beautifully harsh landscape lies a property unlike anything we've ever seen.
We've seen it in movies, Enos, but I get where he's going.
Welcome to the Iron Man house, located here in Clifton, Cape Town. This property has been on our list for a while, and it feels incredible to be finally standing on the grounds. This modern marvel spans over 4 levels and features concrete, steel, and glass in its core identity. Without a doubt, one of the coolest homes I've ever seen in my life, so it's my great privilege to welcome you to the Iron Man house.
My bad, y'all. If it's too loud, I'm sorry. I'm really hungry. So, how did they impose it?
The house's nickname is Iron Man House, which is quite apt because we've always been a fan of mid-century modern art.
Okay, so this is not the house from Iron Man, I think, because the house from Iron Man is secluded on a cliff, and I don't know. So let's find out why they call it Iron Man.
Architecture in LA, California. Hello, my name is Hanno Pengilly, and this is my family home, Pengilly House, also known locally as the Iron Man House.
A lot of people, if they would ask me what is my most intimate house, I would say Iron Man House. My name is Peter Brindane. I'm the founder and CEO of In Residence. We are extremely fortunate that this level of property exists in Cape Town.
Welcome
amazing.
to this stunning property. I'm currently on the main staircase, board from concrete walls, floating stone steps, stainless steel and glass railing, and below the staircase, we have this beautiful indoor garden with a skylight above to bring more natural light to the main level. Now, right in front of us is the great room, or the Iron Man inspired lounge. This has to be one of the coolest spaces we have ever toured on our channel. The angled glass walls, concrete columns, concrete ceilings that run all the way to the exterior, views of the Atlantic Ocean, and we even have a feature pool that wraps around this room. This space looks absolutely unreal. And check this out. Jarvis, what's the weather like today? Well, they don't have Jarvis here because this is not the real Iron Man house, but this is as close to the Iron Man house as possible.
In reality, the real Iron Man house is a soundstage somewhere in Hollywood, I'm sure, and the house is CG. But like Ines said, I feel like you can't really get much closer to staying at the real house than staying at this house.
This is the closest one, and it exists here in Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm beyond excited that we got the opportunity to tour it. On top of that, we're actually staying here, so we're getting the full experience, and I gotta say, this property is incredible. Between the angular lines, concrete frame, concrete roof lines, glass walls, 3 pools, and these views throughout the property, it's absolutely unreal, and this is the great room.
Looks like one of those was a reflection
pool. Couch here, seating on the other side. These angled glass panels make this space feel like It's like a control room. It's the control center for the spaceship. Look at these unobstructed views. This is incredible. What a space.
Yeah, not only what a space, but I have to say, this is my first time really in sub-Saharan Africa, and Cape Town is an incredibly beautiful place. The water's so blue, the weather is fantastic. There's really nothing to complain about.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Now, before we move on, let's talk about the specs of this property. We have 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. This home is valued around $20 million. It's actually not on the market for sale, but it is available for short-term rentals starting from $120,000 rent, and it can go up to $300,000 rent depending on the season that you rent this property. Big thanks to the booking agent, Philip Cullen, and in residence who manages this beautiful home for allowing us to tour it and share it with all of you. And as always, you can find more information about this incredible listing in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. And for the price point, I think you get an amazing estate, fully staffed home. South Africa is beautiful. It's a great value. Now, across the great room, we have the kitchen. Beautiful island, wrapped with stone. I also like how they cover the columns with glass panels, including the ceiling, so you can appreciate the views even from your kitchen. Bar seating, informal dining area.
Not because I'm eating.
A fireplace on the other side, wine cellar around the corner, and coming this way.
But this house is amazing. This is beautiful.
Some of the kitchen cabinets here, beautiful dark wood cabinetry. You have your composite stone countertops, small fridges, dishwasher, induction cooktop. You have everything you need here. They even have a bar seating on this side, so you can enjoy the views straight from your kitchen. Now, this pivot door opens up to the chef's kitchen, all white cabinetry, island in the center. You have your gas cooktop, dishwashers, and this kitchen also has a staff access. That way they can come up here very easily without having to go through the house. Now, before we move on, right at the landing of the staircase, we have a door that opens up to a really nice powder bathroom, granite stone wall. Love the stainless steel sink there, and this bathroom services the main level. Now, separating the great room from the formal dining area is this elevator.
It's so weird for me.
This property actually comes with 2 elevators. This one goes to all 4 levels, and behind this elevator, we actually have the staircase taking us down to the level below. Now, let's cover this incredible formal dining room. Look at this solid wood table, seating for 10. I love these stainless steel chairs wrapped with leather. And on the other side, you can see these board form concrete walls giving so much texture to this space. Look how they incorporated this granite shelf here with a steel leg, copper drawer fronts, and then you have sliding glass doors opening up to your backyard. And this is where we have our meals. What an incredible spot. Seriously.
Yeah, this is a really cool dining room, obviously. We've been doing a lot of work at this table, having our meals here, and it's incredible. You can just look out at these amazing views in this awesome backyard.
Absolutely. In fact, let's check out this gorgeous backyard. Grass section right in the center, 12 Apostles, Atlantic Ocean, Clifton beaches down below, and we're on the slopes of Lion's Head. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm out of words.
Yeah, the views from up here are incredible. And to elaborate more on what Ines was saying, 12 Apostles is this mountain range directly behind us with these 12 peaks. And it really is one of like the most stunning mountain ranges I feel like I've ever seen.
Super scenic.
Yeah, like this whole city, the layout of it, they can't, I guess, build above a certain height. So there's these 2 massive hills that basically separate downtown Cape Town from Clifton, where we're currently located. When I was flying the drone, it was just jaw-droppingly beautiful.
Absolutely. The drive we had there the other day was absolutely fantastic. And this property, by the way, this grass section right in the center is super rare. If you look at the properties around Clifton, you'll realize that most of them are hillside homes and they don't really have grass yards. But because this home is built on 3 lots, you get this amazing space right in the center. And speaking of the plot, let's talk about the way they built this house. So it consists of 4 levels. We're currently on the 3rd floor where we have the main level. Down below us, we have the amenities and the guest suites. The 1st floor is the exterior entry and the 12-car garage. And on the 4th level, we have the junior primary bedroom and the primary bedroom itself, which we'll tour last. But this property, these views, this lot, and this architecture is absolutely incredible. Before I talk about some of the details here, I gotta say, this home reminds me the Sheets Goldstein residence.
I knew you were gonna say that at some point. all the board form concrete,
Glass?
all the glass.
Got to check that house out.
It's like Club James, which is the nightclub attached to that property.
Exactly.
But on a much larger scale.
They used the John Lautner house in Los Angeles as their inspiration to say, look, let's build this on the African continent to show them that we can actually build this.
I think that's another important point. Every time I come into this property, it's a new experience. We're not used to being in spaces like this outside of museums or airports or what have you. There's not a square room in the house. The ethos of this architecture is to bring the outside in. You know, that's why the roofs are all pointing upwards towards the sky. Everything's always trying to bring everything to you. You know, likewise, Lautner has, I think, something more relevant for where we are here, which is a much greater connection with nature. And Lautner's architecture was much more sensitive to the environment that it was placed in. And that really excited us. And the beauty of that is that the architecture invites nature in wherever you look. And that was important for us, I guess, was we wanted to have something that, again, was timeless, would stand the test of time, was exciting, but also had a huge respect for the environment that it was built in.
Well, this house is unique in so many ways. I can remember many years ago driving the road below this house and seeing it being built. And at the time thinking to myself, that's incredible. It was like I knew something special was coming.
It's funny how life works. We find ourselves in moments like this where our past meets our present. Getting the chance to tour the iconic Goldstein residence a few years ago was a highlight moment for us. Its architecture and interior design was so impactful. And now being in a space that was inspired by that iconic home was just a cool moment to observe and be a part of. And I gotta say, this home is very livable. Normally, a lot of times we get to just tour the properties, but this time we're staying here, we're using the living room, dining area. My room, which is the primary bedroom, is so comfortable, so cozy, and you get to live in this space and appreciate the architecture throughout the day, which is insane. Look at the cantilevering roof lines above me. It's all board form concrete. These glass walls, the angled glass where we have the Iron Man lounge, the views behind that, just incredible. I'm out of words. It's like, what a property. How it's designed. It took him 5 years to build. It was completed in 2015. And just seeing these board form concrete walls, the way this property curves, and how they use such a minimalist palette, but it works. You have your terrazzo floors, and then you have sliding glass doors opening up and flowing the space to this amazing backyard. You have the covered section here, small seating area, dining area, built-ins, and this is the first part of your backyard. It gets better. Right in front of Mikey, we have a staircase that takes you down to the guest level. That way, guests can come up here and enjoy this amazing pool, which is on this side. I mean, look at this space. Infinity edge pool. This cantilevering roof line is absolutely incredible. Look at the amount of concrete they have up there floating above this infinity edge pool. And moments like this make me feel so alive. I mean, we have the coolest job in the world. We get to see some of the most beautiful architecture, and this is just, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's hard to forget how cool our job is when we get to stay in places like this. Actually, I get DMs on Instagram almost every day from people saying, I think you might have the coolest job in the world, and I always agree with them. You know, it's hard to argue with that.
I agree too, and this is fantastic. And I'm gonna come to the pool in a second. Now, we actually have a staircase here going up to the second floor of this section where we have 2 guest suites. We're gonna check out those spaces in a second, but for now, I wanna bring everybody here so we can check out this outdoor shower. I have to say, this is one of the coolest outdoor showers, if not the coolest outdoor shower we have ever seen on our channel. Look at this space. It's open on top. Rain head above me. You have granite throughout. These angular lines, so futuristic. This property is gonna age so beautifully.
Yeah, and this is actually one of the few places in the house that I haven't used personally. So after we have a swim tonight, I think I'm gonna come out here and try the shower out.
You should check it out. What an amazing space. And then we have these steps taking us to the other side. We have stacked stone, board form concrete walls. This is the second elevator that connects this wing of the house. And then underneath this cantilevering roof structure, we have the pool deck. What an amazing
I got food on my
space to
face.
entertain, enjoy. You have built-in seating on
You
the
guys can tell
right-hand
me,
side.
right?
Your wraparound bar, barbecue station behind Mikey, and we have massive outdoor speakers, built-in disco lights. This is a place to entertain, throw
Very
parties, and just enjoy life. Flagstone floors, built-in seating, infinite DH pool. What an incredible
The view
space.
is
I feel
amazing.
like
It looks
this
so
house
private.
shouldn't exist or cannot be real, but
This is
somehow
incredible.
it's real. And they pulled it off, and it's in Cape Town.
I feel like after our video comes out,
So
a lot of
incredible.
people are going to find out about this house, and it's going to become a popular place for movie shoots, TV shows, that kind of thing, because it really doesn't look real. Like, it doesn't look possible, you know?
Yeah, it is a stunning estate. And like we said earlier, we have the Infinity Edge on this side where you can just enjoy these views. Again, this cantilever roof line, Mikey, stay right there.
It's like some places like
Look at
will
this view.
blow your mind,
I
and
mean,
this is one of
seriously,
them.
It doesn't get much better. And around the corner, we have a full bathroom for the pool deck, walk-in showers, vanities, everything you need. And the last detail I want to cover here is this skylight bringing natural light. It is actually on the balcony of the guest suites. And like we said earlier, we have a staircase wrapping around this structure and taking you up there. Even coming up to this level is an experience. Look at the cantilevering roof line that's behind me. We have a small deck area and 2 guest suites. We're gonna start our tour with this one, king size bed, concrete walls, built-ins, really unique angles. I actually like this wooden section here, and then your entire bathroom is open. And I know this is a guest suite and it's all about the experience, but can we talk about this concrete ceiling and this roof line and how it extends to the exterior? It's absolutely
That's
beautiful.
a sex room right there.
And come on in so we can check out the bathroom, terrazzo floors, floating vanity on this
the
side, mirror
honeymoon
wall.
suite.
This is your walk-in shower. How cool is that?
Pretty insane.
Yep, you sit in the
And you have
bed.
the water closet on the other side, clear
Get
short windows
inspired
bringing natural light, and
by
all
what
the
you see.
toiletries, towels, details. In Residence is the company that manages this estate, and you can see their attention to detail throughout the property with all these details, accessories, water bottles, you name it. They provide everything for you to have a flawless vacation experience. Now, let's walk out to this amazing balcony on this level. Your views are fantastic, great elevation, glass railing throughout. And I want to apologize to everyone because I feel like throughout this tour, I'll be talking about Cape Town and views nonstop because it's hard not to. Even though we're touring this amazing property and there's a good chance I'm going to lose my mind to cover all the architectural details, this landscape here and the way this property is situated, Cape Town is such an integral part of this home.
How could you not talk about the views? Behind us, we have these 12 apostles that are currently covered in clouds. But the landscape is just so stunningly beautiful that, of course, you got to talk about it like almost every room.
Well said, Mikey.
Super
And
beautiful.
also, we're touring 2 other properties here. The Beyond House, which is only a block behind this property, and the White House. So we're gonna see different views and get a chance to understand Cape Town even more, which I'm really, really excited about. Now, we talked about the skylight down below at the pool deck. You can actually stand on it. Very cool detail. And then on the other side, we have accordion glass doors opening up to the second guest suite on this wing, king size bed, angular lines, built-in cabinetry. Around the corner, it also comes with a full bathroom. You have your walk-in shower, vanity, everything you need. And it is definitely a spacious guest suite. And with that, we're done on this level. It's nice that you get 2 guest suites on this wing on their own. You have these views. And now let's go all the way down to the first floor so we can cover the arrival experience.
When people look at the photos, they think that it is harsh. It's a lot of concrete, vast
Harsh?
open
No.
spaces. But this house has been designed in such a way
Stunning.
that you can't believe when you start relaxing how you enjoy it. Luxury for me is all about time. You know, for us in residence, those first 2 days of any booking is extremely important. I personally love that you don't experience the staff in your space because I want you to relax. We work extremely hard behind the scenes to have this seamless experience. So it starts with hospitality grade cleaning. From there you start having chef, security, and to integrate all of this is not easy because remember at the villa there is no staff. So we merge hospitality with the residential world. This house is available for short-term let. It has never been in the past, and we are very proud what we have done for the family and with this specific property.
This is where this incredible property starts. You have this long driveway with a security booth, and it brings you to this point. Cobblestone driveway takes you all the way to the 12-car garage, but first I want to point out what's above us. This massive structure with stacked stone exterior. Those two picture windows are looking out from the spa area that we're going to see in a bit, and if you look above, you can see the curved lines of this beautiful property, cantilevering roof lines, and also off of the entry we have additional parking and a step access that takes you all the way up to the kitchen. Now coming this way, we have the garage doors opening up to the 12-car garage. Now check this out. This garage also has a turntable, so with a push of a button you can just spin your car, and this makes it really easy for you to pull in.
Does the place come with the cars?
Amazing garage. Now coming to this side, glass enclosed
like am I
entry,
renting cars
double
too?
Doors open up and you have beautiful terrazzo floors. Water feature on each side. Elevator landing and the staircase taking you up to the second floor. Now before we leave this space, I want to cover some of the areas. You'll have your concierge room here. This door on my left opens up to the gym, which is actually very spacious, comes with its own full bathroom, and you have another access point to your garage. Mike, actually come in for a second. Let's show the volume here. And we have a glass bridge above that we're going to cover later, but a really spacious garage, and we have some nice cars here as well. And with that, we're done with the landing. Now, I want to take this curving staircase here to the second floor, beautiful floating steps, and it brings you to this point. Again, we have the elevator landing behind me. I got to talk about these curved pocket doors. What an exquisite detail, right?
It's like a vault, you know? It's really cool.
Super cool. And on the other side, we have this amazing bar. Look at all the angles, bar stools, you have your ice maker, fridges, everything you need. And on the other side, you have your glass accordion doors opening up to a really nice terrace shared by the two guest suites that we have on this level. Now, before we leave this section, I want to point out, you can open up this concealed door to a really nice powder bathroom. And on the other side of the bar, we have the seating area, super cool couch, casement window, clear story windows above going all the way into your indoor pool, TV on this side, and Bowers and Wilkins speakers to complement the seating area.
Yeah, this I guess is the theater for the house technically, right?
Technically, I mean, you have black house here, you can close off this space, and yeah, serves as the mood theater.
Well, like we've talked about on this tour, we've been staying here, but this space is relatively unexplored, so we have to come down here and try to enjoy it while we're here, you know?
We have to. Now, let's go through this glass door so we can check out the indoor pool area.
So outdoor
this
pool,
space
indoor
is so
pool.
Cool. Those are the two picture windows that I mentioned on the exterior, looking out to the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh.
Again, clear story windows. This pool is heated, inlaid with beautiful granite, the same granite that we've been seeing throughout the tour. And then on the outside, we have the hot tub. You can easily access it from this point. I gotta say, this is a really cool space. It's super spacious.
I would want
Let's
the
go to
hot
other
tub
side,
inside.
Mikey.
And then you
Door
got the
opens
sauna.
up to the sauna, and across from the sauna, we have the steam shower. Again, all inlaid with beautiful natural stone. Now, follow me this way.
Such a place.
This door opens up to another powder bathroom. This one is actually really spacious with some open shelving, same style vanity that we've been seeing throughout. It complements this section really well. And it's nice that you have all these amenities, indoor pool, sauna, steam shower, everything you need within this property. Now, you may be wondering where this hallway leads us. This concealed door opens back to the second floor landing, which is really nice. Now, going through this glass door, we go to this glass bridge, which is super cool. It takes you to the other wing of this home, and what a cool moment within this property. You can look down to your 12-car garage. I really like this space.
Do the cars come with the rental?
Two guest suites, outdoor staircase that takes you up to the pool deck. We talked about the staircase earlier, and we're gonna continue our tour with the first guest suite on this side. King size bed right in the center, plush carpet. I love this built-in headboard design and how they lined this open shelf here with copper. Looks beautiful. Your bottles of water, built-in cabinetry on this side, and obviously we have sliding glass doors opening up to a really nice patio where you can enjoy these views. Now,
It's
around
amazing.
the corner, we have a floating TV, built-in cabinetry, and if you go in, we have a nice open walk-in shower bathroom design, and I really like
I
how
guess
they
where
have
else
this
could you put the
clear
TV?
story window, starting from the water closet, running all the way into the walk-in shower. That way, you can benefit from the natural light coming into this room, even in your bathroom. Really nice detail.
And you can see the ocean straight from your shower.
Well said. Now let's cover this patio. This section connects all the rooms on this level, starting from the guest suites here, and on the other side it opens up to the spa area, which we covered earlier. Nice flag stone. You can see these recessed in skylights that bring natural light to the garage that's below us. And like Mikey said, amazing, amazing views. Now on the other side, we have another set of sliding glass doors opening up to the second guest suite on this wing. King size bed right in the center, built-in cabinetry, TV, you have your full bathroom. The design of this room is pretty much the same as the room that we just toured, so I wanted to quickly show it to everyone. Now, let's continue our tour. We have another sliding glass door here, opening up to the living room and the kitchen area for the guest quarters. I personally really like this space, the cabinetry on the back, and then you have this really unique couch, the angles of this property, the amount of natural light coming in, it's really special. Now, if you look at the seating area, we have a beautiful coffee table in the center, TV, built-ins, smooth concrete walls, and this space connects to the hallway that we just talked about earlier, which is really nice. There's a great continuity here, and around the corner, there's also a half bathroom servicing this floor. Now on this side, built-in desk with some open shelving and warm wood paneling, secondary staircase that also houses the second elevator. This one goes all the way up to the pool deck. So in total, you have 2 elevators servicing both sides of this property. Now, right in front of me is the kitchen, but before we go there, I actually want to take everybody to the third guest suite on this level. King size
behind
bed,
the kitchen?
amazing views of the Atlantic Ocean. Love this cozy built-in seating area, fireplace around the corner, TV, and obviously room is extremely spacious. We have this warm wallpaper throughout.
It's clear that they had a concept with how they made the rooms to just fully expose your partner while they bathe. Like, this is not a house intended for anything other than like a honeymoon, to put it, lightly or appropriately. We'll go with the word appropriately.
Cup area, and I love the copper finishes there. Now on the other side, this entire bathroom is glass enclosed. You have a walk-in shower with a rain head, freestanding tub, vanity, and I just love how futuristic this room is. Finishes, details here, towel heater, and again, views of the Atlantic Ocean. Pretty awesome space.
I love it, it's beautiful.
And like we talked about earlier, right next door is the kitchen. I like the way they fabricated this island here, angles, geometric lines, bar seating. It looks so futuristic. I mean, even the cabinetry is on an angle here, and this is a proper kitchen. You have your sink, induction cooktop, oven, dishwasher, coffee maker, everything you need. And I just love how open this space is. You have 2 sliding glass doors opening up to these amazing views. And I also really appreciate how close the kitchen is to the edge of this room. That way you can enjoy these breathtaking views straight from this room.
I wonder if you get the entire house. I would hope so.
What sets Cape Town apart is, I think, the whole package. Outdoor, beautiful nature, amazing level of luxury accommodation, next level of food refinement, then a coffee culture, wine culture, and then value for money. I don't think any city in the world can compete with what Cape Town has to offer.
So the Iron Man House presents a unique opportunity for visitors in terms of the fact that it makes Cape Town very accessible. You get to come to this beautiful place and experience this beautiful house. But oftentimes is the case that we find people come for a few weeks, stay in this beautiful house, end up looking at other properties, and before you know it, they're looking to buy something here. If you have a lust for life, if you're passionate about nature, if you love people and good food and good times, South Africa is a place that you have to experience. It will find its way into your heart, and I promise you, you will return at some point.
I believe it. Totally believe it.
All right, let's check out the top floor. I love the landing here. 2 indigenous trees, skylight above, and it brings you to this point. Now on this level, we have 2 bedroom suites and an office. The door at the end opens up to the primary bedroom, and we're gonna continue this way so we can start our tour with the office. Board from concrete walls, small powder room on this side, and the door at the end opens up to this amazing study. I personally really like this space, how you have floor to ceiling, glass doors opening up. I don't need to mention the views anymore. It is absolutely breathtaking, and you have this solid wood table, nice cozy seating area, TV, built-ins, and the built-ins on this side with these copper fronts. It's such a unique contrast to see concrete,
fingerprints everywhere,
and copper work together seamlessly, and having glass and ocean on the other side.
So many fingerprints.
This is a fantastic office. It's not the biggest, but something about the color palette here, the way it's designed, I find it very, very inspiring. Like, I would love to have this as my office, and I don't say that lightly. Like, I really enjoy this space.
Yeah, this was actually the last room that Enos and I saw when we first arrived at the property, and it was a good last room to see. This, I think, is one of my favorite offices we've ever had on the channel. It's just condensed, it's warm, you have copper, and of course you have ocean views.
Absolutely, and I have to show this to everyone. John Lutner, they were really inspired by him when it comes to designing this property. And you have this beautiful book here.
That's right.
Amazing office. All right, let's continue. Back to the hallway, and the first bedroom we're gonna see is the junior primary bedroom. King size bed. I love how the headboard hugs the wall behind the bed. You have your built-ins, TV, sliding glass doors opening up to a balcony, and look at that roof line. That starts from the interior and goes to the exterior. Obviously amazing views. And we have an open bathroom here. By the way, this is where Mikey stays. And freestanding tub.
Completely open bathroom in like all the rooms.
Closet, and this futuristic vanity. What a bedroom.
Yeah, so far staying here has been absolutely fantastic. I love keeping this door open at night and just hearing the sounds of the waves just crashing on the beach. There's nothing better to fall asleep to, you know?
It is amazing.
I couldn't agree more. Now, let's continue our tour. Back to the landing. Again, I just love this space. Glass railing, stainless steel handrail, elevator landing,
balloon,
and the door at the end, which is the pivot door, opens up to the primary bedroom. I love this space. King size bed right in the center. You have 2 massive glass doors opening up to a wraparound terrace. Room is extremely spacious, and I promised Mikey that I'll do this while we were doing the tour of this room. They have a pop-up TV.
So wait.
Which is super.
So the primary is the only bedroom that doesn't have the sexy open bathroom, so you don't have to get out of bed. You could just watch your partner. Like, this is the room that doesn't have that? Such a beautiful house. Such an amazing house. It's not perfect. Couple of things that could be changed. It would have made it perfect. I mean, perfect. But it is damn near perfect. So I would have liked the primary to have that feature too, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure the bathroom to this primary is outstanding.
Cool, leaves your views open since you're facing the Atlantic Ocean. This is amazing. I love this room.
You know, I love little details like this. Automatic TVs, you know, water fixtures. Why not do it while we walk through the space?
A house like this calls for it, you know?
Exactly.
And you have your mini bar on the other side, beautiful finishes, warm wood paneling, board from concrete walls, fireplace around the corner. Even the ceiling has this mirror treatment with cove lighting. What a cool space. I mean, look at the roof lines. And then every morning I just walk outside, enjoy this terrace, watch the sunset here. Fantastic. I don't want to leave. I don't want to go back to LA.
Yeah, I disagree with one thing, in that it is warm in here. You keep this place hot.
I do like my room warm, and it's just a cozy space. You know, look at this bed frame and how this headboard is designed. It's so futuristic, so timeless. And like I said earlier, let me just show it. You have a really nice mini bar on this side. Now follow me this way. Let's check out the primary bathroom, which is just as special. You have also a really nice walk-in closet, built-in cabinetry, massive skylight above. I really like these copper drawer fronts.
Fingerprint mannings, but they cleaned off,
and then you have
cleaned off those.
On this side, super open, separate water closet. Your vanity has 2 built-in sinks. Board from concrete wall curves beautifully. Look at all the hardware and fixtures around the freestanding tub. So futuristic, so cool.
Have you used that yet?
I have not used a freestanding tub. I'll admit, I never used a freestanding tub on these properties.
I have a freestanding tub in my room as well.
And you'll probably never use it.
Yeah, I always want to, but I never end up using it.
Because I have an
Shower
amazing
is
walk-in
power.
shower. Look at this space with 2 rain heads. Again, I love these fixtures. I also really appreciate that they left the board from concrete bowl exposed in the walk-in shower, 2 built-in drains, toiletries details, and it flows straight to your wraparound terrace. What a property. We traveled all
an amazing
the way
bathroom.
to Cape Town, South Africa,
Beautiful.
to tour this home and 2 more other properties. If you're enjoying these tours,
But why
just
can't
make
it
sure to
be
give us a like
open and see-through
subscribe
like
to
the
our
rest
channel.
of them?
We would really appreciate that. And what a special place, huh?
Yeah, obviously, Innes and I can't say enough good things about this place. The views from up here are absolutely incredible. Just the way it looks at sunset.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. But I don't want to feel like the most intimate I could be with my partner is not in the room that is the best or biggest room, the primary, where, you know, that's where the patriarch and matriarch are supposed to share the space. It is so private compared to the rest of the rooms where the bathroom is just glass and all you can see is, you know what? Like, I like that. I like that as a feature for your part, you know, you and your partner. I like that a lot. Like, I hope that there are more places that exist that you could stay at as a rental, right? When you go travel, you know, like, I'm now going to look to see if I could find those kind of places. 'Cause I've stayed in, you know, there's I forget the name of the place, but there was a place that we stayed in Miami. In the bathroom, it was see-through, and it was a nice feature, nice touch. Like, it's enjoyable to watch your partner, you know, in the nude while you're just in bed doing whatever it is you're doing, whether it's working, watching TV, you know, whatever it is. It's very intimate. So I'm only speaking from experience as to what it's like to be in a room with your partner and everything is intimate. Now, what I did like about the place I stayed in Miami is that while the bathroom was see-through, the toilet was closed off. Yeah. So kind of feel like they missed a mark there. I know they're supposed to say this stuff at the end of the video, and I'll probably reiterate it, but it just hurts my heart that such an architectural masterpiece, because this is a masterpiece, just missed a mark on like just a couple things.
Every night, it looks like a painting in the sky. It's just incredibly beautiful.
Yeah, the way the air feels, the sound of the ocean, and the landscape of Cape Town is truly one of a kind.
It's remarkable.
If you want to experience one of the most beautiful sunsets in the world, it is at Ironman House. The sun sets over the pool, so you cannot believe the orange and the yellows that comes out. It is just the most beautiful sunset that you can find in Cape Town. I love Ironman House because the family that built it is really great. The way that you are being treated, the way that the house is to live in. This is a huge amount of time that somebody decided to take to create such a product. This is well thought, many years.
It is
with
well thought.
many people within the family, and I think this is what we are feeling, is the family's generosity of spirit.
As the night fell, Peter and his team at In Residence treated us to a stunning and elegant multi-course dinner. They're so meticulous with setting an atmosphere all the way down to the table setting and menus. All of this was accompanied by impeccable service and one of the finest cognacs in the world, Louis XIII. This whole experience at Iron Man seemed surreal. The friends we made, the dishes we ate, the places we discovered, and all the incredible nature and scenery. It makes it hard to leave Cape Town, but I'm glad we still have more to explore.
Enos is just so sharp. It's a clean dude, man. I'm not gonna lie, that dude's clean to the cut. He hid behind the pillar while he was doing the drone shot, so he wouldn't be in there. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I caught it because I notice everything. I notice it. ASMR. Look at him right there. Look at him. He's hiding. He's hiding behind the pillar. Did you see that? Yeah. These shots are really, really amazing. Like, this B-roll footage is like top tier. Super duper clean B-roll footage. Amazing B-roll footage. Remarkable, stunning, incredible, sexy.
All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. What a day it has been touring this incredible property and getting a chance to hear the thoughts of the people that are behind this stunning estate. I want to give big thanks to Philip Gullen and In Residence for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this beautiful listing in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. Now, if you enjoyed our tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
You're the man, Enos. Wow, what an amazing house. Now, before we get into our thoughts, which I kind of sprinkled in the video anyway, I just want to say, Enos, you are the man. Another remarkable video on your part. I truly do envy you, not in the way of jealousy, but in the way of what you bring to YouTube, or just the entertainment space of touring these remarkable homes across the world. And, you know, just, I would love to maybe one day do what it is you do. But at the end of the day, if, and only if, you ever thought about retiring, Enos, maybe I could be the tour guide for the channel. Just putting it out there. Putting it out there. I could be the tour guide for your channel if you choose to, you know, retire and just actually enjoy the spaces that you go to instead of during the tour and giving the information to create the video. Anyway, so yeah, house was amazing. Not what I expected or was hoping, which was, I was hoping that it was the real Iron Man house. I was hoping that that house was real, which, like I said at the beginning, I don't believe it was real, because when I first saw the Iron Man house, obviously in Iron Man, I was like, man, they said that house is in Malibu. Never saw it. So I think it was pretty cool that they were inspired and they're like, man, what if we combine some of this architecture that we enjoy plus the Iron Man aspect of, you know, like we can put this together and make just a one-of-a-kind property that, you know, doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. And I mean, they've done that. They've done just that. It's not some box, you know, standard modern with high-end beautiful finishes, which is like super common and looks amazing. And I've said it again, I love those big boring boxes because you know exactly what you're going to get and you can appreciate it no matter what. Like, it fits the bill on so many levels. And the only thing that really matters is the interior design, because the exterior is going to look great. It's a big box, sexy, modern. So it's just nice to see something much, much different than, you know, what we come to expect. Right now, obviously, there's so many different things you could do with the box design. You don't have to make it like a particular box. You can tear it. You can there's so much stuff you can do. So I'm not saying that the boxes are just all the same and just boring. No, what I'm saying is I know what those are like. Floor to glass ceiling, cascading doors. I love it. Okay, I love it. So it's really nice to see something completely out of the spectrum. Now, let's talk about the bad. Okay, let's talk about the bad, because the place is beautiful. But like I mentioned, me being a family man and having kids and having business partners and stuff like that, because I do believe that traveling with other people is what makes traveling fun, right? That's what creates experiences. Like, yes, you could take your family to a place and have a lot of great memories. But for instance, when you want to just go do a thing that guys would only be interested in, right? Or let me not say it like that, because, you know, I don't want to get canceled. But let's just say that your wife or your husband is not interested in a particular thing that you like to do. Well, if you have a friend there with you that also likes to do that thing, you guys could go explore that or do that thing in that city. And that is a different experience than being with your partner. So going to a house like this, where every single room, except the primary, every single room had exposed showers and bathrooms, like it was like a whole open concept. Like there was really no point in the glass. Like you really didn't even need the glass. The glass was just, you know, like a nice touch, I guess, to bring it in together. But you really didn't even need doors. You don't need glass. You don't need doors. You just have the space open. And to have that, and you go with your business partners, right, or friends, and they have kids and you have kids, they're not going to be able to share rooms, right? They're not going to be able to share rooms. And if they have a big family, and you have a big family, and let's say, you know, it's a few different business partners, because, you know, you go for a company retreat and you're supposed to bring the family, and it's a small business retreat. None of the kids can share a room. So someone's going to be left out of a room. So that's where it misses the mark for me. And it misses it big, especially if you are just trying to be intimate, right? And have an intimate getaway, like a couple's getaway, which it will be very ideal. The primary is the only room where you don't have that full intimacy with the shower in the bathtub, you know, because you don't necessarily have to be in the bathroom together to enjoy your partner's body, you know, and appreciate their body in its purest art form. So I'm not a fan of that at all. Honestly, everything else was spectacular. I know I said it was like a couple things I didn't like about it, but other than, you know, it doesn't fit the bill. Like it only fits the bill for what I just mentioned, which is like a couple's getaway, or just, you know, like a honeymoon. A no children allowed trip is what this will require, right? A no children allowed trip. And unfortunately, I don't think I could go to a place like this without my kids until I'm in my 50s. So I would have to take them with me, because this is a place, you know, Cape Town, it looks amazing. And I know that there's a lot to do and experience and a lot of culture to take in. And typically, for me, the minimum when you go to a place like that is 10 days. Being away for 10 days from small children, it's hard to just enjoy the trip because you can't just block them out, right? Like how you can with teenagers where you can just send them a text and, you know, make sure they're okay, they didn't burn the house down. You can't do that. So, yeah. So while I am a fan personally of, you know, the intimacy that is granted with the open bathroom in those rooms, it has the disadvantage because it's not family friendly. The house is not family friendly. And to top it off, the primary is the one room where that intimacy is blocked off, where you actually have privacy in the bathroom. Like it's the opposite for me. And also, yeah, the hot tub, I would have liked the hot tub to be in the house. I'm not 100% sure what the weather is like in Cape Town. It might be spectacular. It might be similar to here in Los Angeles, where 90% of the time is really more than 90, but we'll just go with 90. 90% of the time, you can go outside and sit in the hot tub because you're not going to get a lot of rain. You're just not. It was supposed to rain this weekend. It rained a little bit overnight, but it's supposed to be like rain hard this weekend, and it didn't. So yeah, I would have liked the hot tub to be inside the house. Obviously, I'm a fan of the sauna. I'm a fan of the steam room. I'm a fan of the entire property. I'm a fan of the entire property with the exception of those 2 to 3 things I mentioned, which is it's not family friendly. The primary bathroom is closed or private versus every other room is just open concept. Not a fan of that. And I would like the hot tub to be covered or inside, or, you know, at least have one or the other. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Did I overdo it? Did you enjoy my mukbang? Because we only mukbang for a little bit. Is that a thing? And we did some ASMR. So I probably won't do this again, but I probably will. Who knows? Because sometimes I'm hungry when I film these videos, and usually I would either eat before or eat after, but around this time, I couldn't do so. So it only made sense to eat during the video. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Or tell me you didn't, and I'll never upload a video again like this. But the Iron Man house, everyone, not the real Iron Man house from the movie, but completely inspired by Iron Man to a degree. And it is a beautiful house, and it is a must see, and it is on my list to go. The last thing that I'm gonna leave you with, I almost forgot, is how much does it cost to stay here or stay at the Iron Man house? The costs to stay at the Iron Man house range from, I believe, about $6,500 US to a little over 16,000 US a night, depending on the time of season. So during peak season, which would obviously be like summer, maybe winter-ish, you know, spring-ish. But the off season is probably where you get it for that lower point at night, which based on a lot of places that we've seen, to, you know, the complete luxury places that we've seen. I mean, 6,000, 16,000 to stay at something like this with this just incredible, you know, villa, this amazing views, and, you know, like this amazing property. It's a pretty damn good deal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a pretty damn good deal. You go for a business retreat, you go with some partners, you know, swinger party, swinger getaway. Right, swinger getaway. You guys split it about 5, 6 different couples, you know, what have you, and I mean it's relatively inexpensive, and you're gonna have a time. Again, not a family friendly house, so I would not take my family there. I feel like Cape Town itself would probably be better to just make sure you go with this type of place. Make sure you go with other adults. But yeah, my bad. I know this is a long video and we kind of strayed away from the long videos, but hey, I'm giving you a long video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.